Good evening and welcome to the Tuesday night condensed medicine Buddha practice. A link to the practice is located in the post for anyone who would like to download it to their device, or you can just follow along with what's on the screen. There are also links to make an offering for this practice, or any practice, make an offering. There's a link to dedicate this practice, and there's also a link to sign up for the newsletter, which gives you insight into the activities and events that are going on at KPC, either in person or virtually. You can also use the comment section to make prayer requests, so that everyone who practices tonight can include them in their own prayers. Just be respectful of the privacy of those you're requesting prayers for. We offer the merit of this practice to the long life and good health of Jetsama Akon Lama, who composed the Condensed Medicine Buddha practice in order to bring benefit and healing during the COVID-19 pandemic. And what a blessing it's been for so many other needs as well. We also offer dedications to all of our kind root teachers, including His Holiness the Dalai Lama, His Holiness Panayangsi Rinpoche, His Holiness Karma Kuchen Rinpoche, Khenpo Karze, and all of the lamas and nuns and monks of the Pali tradition and all Buddhist traditions. We pray for our Sangha and the safety and health of all beings, and for all those who are not in that state to achieve it quickly and completely. So with that, let's take a moment to quiet our minds and think about compassion for all beings. And we'll begin the practice with the 7-line prayer 3 times. Hung organ yogi nubjang sam, pemage sardang pola. Yasan chogi no drupne, pema jogne jesu drag. Kordu kandro mangpo kor, kaki jesu dag druki, jinji lob cheer shagzu so, guru bed ma city home. Organ yogi nubjang sam, pemage sardang pola. Yasan chogi no drupne, pema jogne jesu drag. Kordu gandro mangbo kor, kagi jesu dag druki, jinji lob cheer shaksu so, guru ben ma city home. Organ yogi nubjang sam, pemage sardang pola. Yasan chogi no drupne, pema jogne jesu drag. Kordu gandro mangbo kor, kagi jesu dag druki, jinji lob cheer shagzu so, guru bed ma city home. Instantly in the space in front and above rises Medicine Buddha. He is blue in color with one face, 2 hands, holding a begging bowl and an arura, surrounded by all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. We are awed by his splendor and take refuge with body, speech, and mind, reciting, Buddha Menla, I take refuge in you in this and every life. Buddha Menla, I take refuge in you in this and every life. Buddha Menla, I take refuge in you in this and every life. And then, thinking with great compassion of all sentient beings, recite, for the sake of beings, I give rise to the bodhicitta so all may benefit. For the sake of beings, I give rise to the bodhicitta so all may benefit. For the sake of beings, I give rise to the bodhicitta so all may benefit. While reciting the mantra with compassion, I contemplate the extraordinary qualities of Medicine Buddha and yearn for qualities and liberation in one life so I too may benefit beings. The mind should be filled with wholesome yearning for sentient beings, all of them, every single one, even animals, all beings. So we'll recite the mantra together a few times, and then I'll put the visualization on so that we can accumulate on our own. If you're new to accumulating mantra, just do the best you can while visualizing Medicine Buddha, and we'll be back in a few minutes to close out the practice. Tayata Om Begati Maha Begati Rata Tamungati Soha. Tayata Om Begati Maha Begati Rata Tamungati Soha. Tayata Om Begati Maha Begati Rata Tamungati Soha. Tayati Begati Maha.
Tiyada Om Bekaze Maha Bekaze Randa Samungati Soha. 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 Tiyada Om Bekaze Maha Bekaze Randa Samungati Soha.
Tayata Om Bekati Maha Bekati Rata Tamungati Soha. And recite, I prostrate to Buddha Menla. May I be reborn in his pure land, able to give healing and refuge to all beings. Then Menla and his entourage dissolve into light and pour into the crown of one's head, mixing like milk with water with one's mind. And dedications. May all sentient beings without exception be placed in that very state and be healed. By this effort, may all sentient beings be free of suffering. May their minds be filled with the nectar of virtue. In this way, may all causes resulting in suffering be extinguished, and only the light of compassion shine throughout all realms. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Jessica, I see your request for Renee Berry for deep vein thrombosis and other issues. Yes, we will definitely keep them in our prayers. Thank you for sharing that with us. For everybody's awareness, we have a New Year's Eve prayer practice that we do every year. We start at 11:15, and we start with prayers and practices that are familiar to most people. Most of it is in English, some of it is in Tibetan, but basically the last words, the last thoughts, the last deeds that we do in the current year are in Dharma, and the first words we speak in the new year are in Dharma. And personally, it is the best way I have ever celebrated a new year. And I grew up in New York, so I've got a high bar to set. But it's such a powerful way of setting your intentions, if that's something that you like to do with your new year. You have access to the prayer room at midnight, which doesn't happen anymore unless you're taking a prayer shift on the prayer vigil. And also, if you're not in the DC metro area and can't participate in person, we also broadcast it on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and also on our Zoom channel. So even if you're not in our time zone, it's still a lovely way to be in community with other people who feel it important to mark the passing of time that way. So I hope that you'll join us. There's information on our Facebook page, also on our on tara.org under events. Again, it starts at 11:15, and you'll see more notices go on social media with when we start. And obviously, you have the link to either Facebook or YouTube. So anyway, I'm gonna jump off my soapbox. I hope you'll join us. So have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Keep praying, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.